Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope that you are all in good condition. In this chance, we are going to learn noun clauses. But before of all, I'm going to say thank you very much for submitting your works for the previous assignment. I really appreciate your works because I can see your improvement. Okay, especially in grammar or structure. I think you have to keep your improvement, or you can develop more and your writing, especially your structure in writing. And then uh, I I remind the students, I remind you who didn't submit the work, the assignment. For the next assignment, for the next task, I expect that you can submit your assignment, you can do the assignment very well in order I can see your improvement in grammar. Okay. Well, students, here our today's materials is about noun clauses. I beg you to remember. Uh, I I hope that you don't forget all the things, all the lessons that we have learned. For the previous meeting, we have learned adjective clauses. Now we will learn noun clauses. Okay, but before of all, we have to know the definition of noun clauses. In order, we can differentiate between noun clauses and adjective clauses. Noun clauses are dependent clauses that perform the same functions that regular nouns do. But actually, noun clauses the same with another common noun. But here, noun clauses actually acting like additional information that when you want to deliver for the targeted person, or for the readers, or for the opposite speaker. Noun clauses usually begin with that, question words, or whether or if. Okay, here's the example of noun clauses. First example, can you explain how this landed on my head? It is noun clauses in the form of question. Can you explain how this landed on my head? How this landed on my head is noun clauses. Okay, it is not a question. Actually, it is question. It is a noun clauses which is formed from the question. Actually, the basic or the beginning of the sentence is question, but because it is in a question, so it is not a question. It is noun clauses because the main question is, can you explain? Okay, can you explain how this landed on my head? How this landed on my head is noun clauses, one of noun clauses in the form of question. Okay, and the next example is, I'm not sure whether this is funny or not. Whether this is funny or not, it is noun clauses. You can begin the noun clauses with expression like I'm not sure, I don't believe, for example. And it is also you can also use it's clear. It's clear that I won't get a trip tonight. It's clear that the appointment, the agenda is postponed, for example. So you can use the expression "it's clear." Okay. Noun clauses actually has subject plus verb. Like tell me who the actor is. Tell me is a sentence which is followed by noun clauses in the form of subject plus verb. Who that actor is. Later we'll learn how to make a question become noun clauses. Okay, let's continue. Here's another example. From the from the expression my boss told me that, actually you can use it in another occasion or another condition, like my mom told me that, my teacher told me that. Okay, and my boss told me that. You can follow it with noun clauses. My boss told me that I should be more careful. For example, my mom told me that I should be more diligent. My teacher told me that I should finish the homework very, very soon. Okay. Instead of my boss told me that, you also can express my boss told me all I should be more careful. Without that, my boss told me that I should be. My boss told me I should be. Is those expressions are uh, correct? Okay, whether you use that or not, it is correct. And then here we often use noun clauses in indirect speech. When you want to report something, or when you want to report other people's condition, or something happening in surrounding you, you can, of course, you will use indirect speech. For example, Hoshi says his feet hurt. Okay, Hoshi says that his feet hurt. Or Jun told me that he enjoyed the visit. June told me that he enjoyed the visit. June told me that he enjoyed the visit is indirect speech. Okay, so we often use noun clauses in indirect speech. And then some clauses can be subjects, objects, subject complement, or adjective complement. How is that? Like object, noun clauses acting as object. I noticed that the door was open. Object here, noun clauses object here is this. I noticed that the door was open. As complement, as complement, the idea is that we take it in turn. Is that is actually complement, and here noun clauses is acting as complement. Noun clauses acting as subject is shown in here. That he could be mistaken didn't seem possible. That he could be mistaken didn't seem possible. So that could be that he could be mistaken is actually noun clauses. And the noun clauses here is in the beginning of sentence. So we can say that from this kind of characteristic of non-clauses, non-clauses can be object, complement, and subject. So the clauses can be an what adjective, not adjective clauses, but noun clauses is another like common or regular noun actually. Okay. Okay, let's continue. With the empty subject, it didn't seem possible that he could be mistaken. With the empty subject, it didn't seem possible. It's actually empty subject. So after that, after a preposition, uh, here is the preposition. The preposition, there is noun clauses. Who would be invited? We had discussion about who should be invited. And after an adjective, I was ashamed that I let my friends down. Ashamed here is adjective. It is followed by I let my friends down. Okay. As after a noun, you can deny that you received the message. Noun here that you received the message is noun process. The fact here is the noun. Okay. So from this kind of example and also the characteristic of noun process, we can understand where actually the noun process takes place or where is the position or the place of noun process when it is in sentence. Okay. Okay, next. Now we will learn how to change question into noun process. When you have a question like who is out there, we can uh, we can change it into noun process like tell me who is out there. Tell me who is out there. It is actually noun process. Tell me is sentence and it's followed by noun process. Who is actually out there? Whose cat is in there? In here. Tell me whose cat is in here. Tell me whose cat is in here. And when was the bridge built? Okay, this is the question, the main question. So the main process here, you know when the bridge was built. Do you know when the bridge was built? Okay, actually, when a sentence or a question become clauses, we have to know that the formula is also changed. When was the bridge built? It is question. When it is followed by to be, okay, then the noun or the subject. But when the question becomes non-process, it is changed. Do you know when here? After when it is subject, the bridge, okay, and then it is followed by to be. Okay, do you see the difference? Okay, all right. So when you have question and then you want to check it into non-process, you cannot say that do you know when was the bridge was built? It is incorrect. The correct one is do you know when the bridge was built? Okay. Okay, let's continue. Another example in question, who will join us for a picnic? It is a question, and when we change into clauses, non-clauses, I don't know who will join us for a picnic. Okay, and then the next example, whose house is that? Whose house is that? It is question when it becomes a non-clauses, it changes. I wonder whose house that. is. Okay, I wonder whose house that is. Okay, let's continue. Here is changing question into non-clauses. We have yes no question. For example, is Han funny? Non-clause. When it becomes non-clauses, I wonder if Han is funny. I wonder. You can use expression I wonder if that has Han is funny. I wonder if Han is funny. So here is the the pattern change. Is Han funny? Which is no question, but we cannot say that I wonder is Han funny. No, because when it is non-clauses, we cannot say the same expression yes no question. And does Felix dance? I wonder if Felix dance. I wonder if Felix dance. Okay, it is different. When you have question yes no question, just yes no question, just express this expression yes no question. Does Felix yeah, does Felix dance? When you want to uh, become yes no question into noun clauses, just express I wonder if Felix dance. Okay, so it is not a question. And then, did the webinar end early? It is yes no question. When we express in noun clauses, just say, I wonder if the webinar ended early. Okay, this is for yes no question, become noun clauses. Another expression of a noun clauses is if it is the same meaning with whether. Okay, if here it is not like control condition, but it is actually also non-clauses expression of noun in non-clauses sentence. Like for example, I don't know if Han is funny or not. It is the same meaning. It has the same meaning with I don't know whether Han is funny or not. Okay, I don't know whether Han is funny or not. And I don't know if Felix dance. I don't know if Felix dance. I don't know whether Felix dance. It is the same. They are the same. Okay. I don't know if the webinar ended early. I don't know whether the webinar ended early. Actually, this is the same expression. Okay. Okay. Today we have learned about noun clauses. Well, if you don't understand or you don't get the point what the noun clauses is, how to change noun clauses from question, maybe you can repeat this video as you wish. Okay, I think that's all. I hope you can learn this noun clauses and you can apply in your writing, and also you can practice in your writing in your daily uh, assignment. I hope, I expect that you can improve your writing by applying this kind of noun clauses, and then also in your speaking. Okay, I think that's all for today, for today's lessons. Thank you very much for your nice attention. A bit pardon if I have done many mistakes. See you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.